Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if it's your first time. So today I'm gonna do this look using products that I've never used before. So it's gonna be first impression slash tutorial slash review slash get ready with me kind of video. So first I'm going to start with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder. When I opened the box, I totally thought that the powder spilled in the box. Never mind. I have a concealer and foundation on my face. I'm just going to set my makeup using the Huda Beauty Loose Setting Powder. This is in the shade Sugar Cookie. This is supposed to be like the universal shade, the translucent shade. I'm gonna see if this is gonna work for me because usually colors like that, like powders this color, they kind of give you a flashback, but everyone said there's no flashback in any other powders. So we're gonna find out. So it comes like this. It has like a little protector in here, which is great because loose powders can get everywhere in your purse. So I'm taking this much on my sponge. I'm placing it. Oh my god, it has the same smell as the foundation. Oh, I wish it didn't have that. It is so strong and floral, but it looks great. It definitely blurred everything out. So what I like to do is with setting powders, I kind of lift my eye doing this. And whatever is left on the sponge, I just set my face. It is definitely a very fine powder and it looks pretty good. It doesn't look super drying. I was using the RCMA no color powder, but like when I set my under eyes with it, my under eyes get so dry. I was scared of this powder kind of being like that, but it's not. When I look at it up close, my pores are gone, like gone. Next on, of course, I have to do this. So would you please take a second and just look at this? I've been just like obsessed with purple lately and I've been waiting for this palette to drop for the longest. Obviously, I'm not on their PR list. I would love to be one day, but I had to wait like everybody else. These are 7 shimmers, 7 mattes. This palette retails for $42. Of course, it comes with the brush right here. First, I want to start with swatching the shimmers. First shade is Dreamer. It's like a peach gold type of shade. Second one is Summer. Summer is the ultimate bronze shade. I will say for dipping in one time with my finger, there's a lot of kickback. Third shade is going to be Wild Child. They are very creamy, but they're very fragile to touch, if that makes sense. Next on, I have Rose Gold. Wow. Whoa. Rose Gold is so intense. I think I'm gonna use that today. I have Celestial. Not sure. This gorgeous purple. Oh, that is the shade of the palette. Next on, I have Dazzling. Dazzling is a reddish bronze. I have Drama. Drama is your dark aubergine eggplant color. Moving on to the matte shades. Oh, I'm really curious to see how Soul is gonna perform. First, we have Base right here. It's the same shade as my skin, so you can't really see it. Next on, I have Soul, a grayish purple. It kind of has a sheen to it, I feel like. It's not a complete matte, but I'm really excited to see how it's gonna look on the eye. I have Incense. It is your go-to transition color. Love is like your Dusty Rose mauve color. It's right here. Oh wow, that is full opacity. I love that color. I have Volatile. Oh my gosh, these shade leaves. This is like a muted dark brown and I love this color, especially for darker skin tones. I have Eccentric. Eccentric is that warm brown. I have Passion, which is like a brick red. I've never seen matte shades like this, to be honest. Palettes mostly are either warm neutrals, a lot of palettes are warm neutrals, or bright like vivid colors like blues and greens, but this is very unique. So yeah, let's dig in and see how it's gonna perform. I'm going to start with incense and see where that takes me. Dipping into the palette right here. Okay, I'm just trying to coat the brush, but there's a lot of kickback even though I'm not swirling it around. I'm gonna use the brush that came in the palette, and boom, right away there's pigment. Okay, the brush is kind of falling apart as I'm trying to blend this color. I can't use this brush, I'm sorry guys. I have tried. I'm just gonna use my Morphe R35 brush. It reminds me of Modern Renaissance, like the blendability and how the color performs on your eye. I kind of always create a fall eyelid because I have hooded eyes. I'm going to take Volatile on a smaller brush, just coat it, place it directly into my crease. It looks a little patchy, so I'm just gonna go and try patting it in first and then blending it out. I'm just gonna go ahead and go back to my Morphe R35 and blend that in. I'm just going to go in and use Soul for my outer corner. This is honestly the most unique shade. With whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to pat it towards the inner corner. I'm going to do like an ombre, starting with Wild Child, continuing with Rose Gold and Celestial. I'm going to spritz my brush just a little. I'm not doing a cut crease moment. Let's see how the shimmer is going to... Remember when I said I'm not gonna do a cut crease? Well, forget I said that. I feel like Rose Gold has the most opacity and pigment of the shimmers. I'm so excited to try this color right now. Aren't you glad I didn't have cut crease? Definitely gave the look that love. And just going to bring Soul in just a little and blend it with Celestial. I do think that the shimmers pop more on top of concealer or like on top of a matte shade, or you can build them up. It's not like Wild Child, at least for me, it wasn't like one swipe and you have like crazy pigment. So I'm gonna try the same thing on the other eye and I'll be right back. I will say there's a lot of kickback, especially with the shimmers. Like I just used them once and look at that. They're very like fragile to touch, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm pretty sure if I drop this palette once, they are going to be crumbled. I'm just going to place Soul and kind of connect with my upper lid. Doesn't matter if it's a shimmery or a matte shade, every time I place a shadow on my eye, I have to go ahead and just brush it off because there's fallout every single time. I'm gonna continue the bottom lid with color Love. I'm just gonna blend the edges with my Cosette S185 brush. I did brows and blush and bronzer off of camera. For the lips, I'm gonna be trying the new Huda Beauty Demi-Matte. So I'm gonna start by lining my lips with Night Moth by MAC. I dipped in the tube one time and it covered my entire lip. But I read some comments about these and they said that the formula feels a little sticky. I just don't feel that at all. It's not sticky at all. I'm just gonna go ahead and add my favorite part, highlighter. I'm gonna use the shade Unicorn. Oh my gosh. If you are an extraterrestrial being like me, you just need this highlighter, because look at that. I love the fact that when I'm like looking straight like this, you can't see it. It's not like a patch there, because colors like this, it's very easy to get that like patch when you're looking straight ahead, but it's not. But there is a lot of kickback, a lot of it. I really like the Huda Beauty setting powder. I just want to see if it has any flashback or not, so let's see. No flashback. Okay, I'm definitely keeping this powder. I have mixed feelings about the Norvina palette. The colors are gorgeous. However, you just have so much kickback and fallout with just one dip with the brush. Like the shimmers are the same way, the mattes are the same way. So I don't know if I will be comfortable enough to travel with it. Next on the Glowkit, it has a lot of glitter. It is definitely less glittery than the Nicole Guerrero palette. That was like pure glitter. It does give you that glassy skin with a unicorn shade, if that makes sense. So the lipstick has to be like, I have no hesitations about this lipstick. I love it. The color, the pigmentation is just like one swipe and it was done. There's no stickiness or anything like that. It's been on my lips for the past 2 hours and it didn't go anywhere. It didn't bleed. This is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Excuse me. This is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button right below. See you next video. Bye.